Where do you turn to get your news? The information age has brought about many options: broadcast, print, cable, and online. And new technologies have put the delivery of news into the hands of ordinary people. So when Barack Obama was sworn in as the 44th president, WVU was there. Students, faculty, and staff made the trip to Washington to report on the inauguration. We caught up with WVU graduate journalism student Andrew Barnes and WVU political science professor Scott Crichlow after they returned to Morgantown. While in D.C., they reported back through blogs and Twitter, armed with nothing more than cell phones and computers.
It's kind of fun just to be able to give your thoughts, your immediate thoughts, kind of like an ongoing, like a stream of conscious kind of writing almost, except for you do it online.
I think it's great because it is sort of democratizing the air and sort of people's ability to connect with events on the ground and politics, generally speaking. That sort of for so long, what you could read about what's going on in Washington was what was read back to you from the New York Times or ABC or CBS, NBC. And so now we have the ability to have 1,000 voices in the field and to sort of get this little part of the story or this little part of the story.
And how do Crichlow and Barnes feel about their roles in the digital world?
It allows you to put your own sort of stamp on what it is that would be interesting to you. And if anybody who was, jumped on the page thought that was of value to them, great.
The interaction from readers who are interested in what you're talking about and are communicating with you about it, that's kind of addictive because you're talking to them, and it becomes a conversation. And I think it brings those who are writing and providing the news and those who are reading, consuming it. That kind of relationship is it helps strengthen that, and I think that's what makes blogging so fun. In the future, blogs may be a strong part of a new media environment.
So can we expect bloggers and tweeters to replace their traditional media outlets?
I think definitely the newspaper business is in dire straits. The networks probably not so much, but the papers are. And I think as the papers decline, you're going to see more and more of sort of citizen journalism.
We'll probably go through a couple cycles where the media will try something new, and it may work for a little while, but then something new will come along and totally change that too, because that's the pace of the internet. It's that quick.
To see how WVU is using new media, visit our website, wvu.edu.